We're in Vernal this week to look at some of the big bridges. They're the bigger structures in this area. They go over a lot of water, so there's not a lot of on-foot access underneath to be able to see the bridge. These are mainline bridges that are used to bring goods in and out of the Uinta Basin. Also, some of these bridges are important for tourism, like the one up at Flaming Gorge. That also connects Utah to Wyoming in this corner of the state. The bridge over Flaming Gorge is unique in that it's a big arch bridge and the deck goes through it. And after the deck goes through that arch, the deck is suspended on large cables. And because of the large number of elements in that bridge that have to be looked at hands-on, it takes 6 people to inspect that bridge. We have to bring out this inspection crane, and we also have to bring out a man lift that can lift us up to look at those cables and inspect them. We'll also have another team at that time that crawls through the arches and does ultrasonic testing on the pins that those cables attach with. Those guys have a hard job. Our newest inspector, Peter Hammond, he went through the arches. When I was new, I was dying to go through there too. Well, you know, it's always a privilege to get to work in such neat looking places. Utah has a lot of scenic areas, and we get to see them all at this job, and that's a great example of it. That bridge is also unique in that most of it is a half bridge. So one side of it is still attached to the mountain while the other side is supported by columns and girders. The part that is over the spillway there at Flaming Gorge, that is an actual traditional bridge. This spans across the Green River. Look at encroaching vegetation. The Green River is pretty shallow right here in most spots. Your walls, we watch for scour. So a lot of the bridge you can walk under it, but there are still areas where the river is very deep and more swift than you'd expect. So we need the crane to access the underside in those areas to be able to check for defects. It's rare that people stop and ask, but sometimes they do ask. And when we tell them we're inspecting the bridge, they say, "Oh, I didn't know you did that." And then they ask us how often we inspect the bridges. The UDOT bridge inspection crew, we go all over Utah and we look at all the bridges and we check everything with a length over 20 feet. If you're seeing a bridge in Utah, if you can drive across it, we've checked it, make sure it's doing well and make sure that it's safe.